okay, so we had New Jack City,
Yeah.
South Central, Training Day, Paid in Full, and Above the Rim were his choices.
Right.
He went with South Central, man.
For sure.
OG Bobby Jones.
Hey, OG Bobby. Who was that? Quake Q or something like that, man. He was hard. He was hard.
I ain't gonna lie.
Hard. Okay, so diving into this movie, man. Let's kick him off with a quick shot, man, and
Let's do it.
let's run it in on this movie real quick.
Well, cheers, salute. So I chose this. I mean, I like all the movies. Actually, it was a hard choice.
Why this one?
This one in particular because I think the message was a little deeper and a little more something that we need to apply today.
Okay. So you think that the movie grew? It adjusted to the times.
It did.
It still applies.
It did, and because I can relate for it, seeing how a lot of OGs and older cats actually influence their kids the wrong way.
Right.
To be little whoever and baby whoever. Let me take some water.
Yeah.
Boy, say you got
Water,
chase.
man. Hey, shout out to Essentia, man. Shout out to
Come on,
Essentia.
Essentia. That's essential to the day. Essentia.
Shout out to Essentia, man.
You heard
Inbox
me.
us if you want to talk business. You hear me?
Much
Inbox,
love.
DM us now. Okay.
But that move in particular because today, I see a lot of older homies trying to do different with their child, not wanting them to be how they was, not to walk in my footsteps. Today I see that. Before, they used to want the baby me's.
Right.
Like me. You know what I mean? And that movie right there kind of reminds me of how I see a lot of OGs today.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, with their kids. And it's just a positive message, you know what I mean, all the way around. Just the fact that having fathers around is a big deal.
Yeah.
It's a big deal. It's a big thing. Positive role models in your life is a big deal. Yeah, I mean that's why I chose that movie. But we can get deep into it.
Yeah. So let's dive into it, man. Real quick. Let's dive into it though. But let's talk about who. Let's go around and who you think the most dynamic character of the movie was. The most dynamic, influential, the one that kind of sent the movie in a different direction. I got mine in
his
in
son.
mind.
For me, it
Okay.
was his son.
Okay.
When he got older, and you know what I'm saying, shit happened to him.
Yeah.
So I look at it like that because you know what I'm saying. He looking at his pops like who OG Bobby Johnson is. Like nigga, you know who my dad is. Nigga?
Right.
So once he jumped out in that water and Bobby trying to steer him, you know what I'm saying, clear from that bullshit, and then you got other OGs that
Trying to steer
misguide,
Yeah.
mislead the
Yeah.
youth.
Yeah.
You see
And
what
that's
I'm
how it
saying?
is out here, man. That's how it is out here, real life.
So for
You
me,
right.
the son is the most dynamic person in the movie because it's like, damn, I want to be like him, but I don't know what this gonna lead to.
Yeah.
You know
I
what
could
I'm saying?
definitely see that. How you feeling, AJ?
Me personally, I say Amir. That was his name?
That was his
Ali.
name.
Ali.
That's what it was.
Ali.
Okay.
Ali.
Yeah.
Ali was the one. Ali woke up Bobby. He woke him up.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Mhm.
For sure.
Hey, and Ali was a killer too.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. He was ready for it.
And he was a killer.
Remember his story?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He killed them boys that killed his son.
Mm-hmm.
And Ali was trying to do the same thing with his boys as far as like not getting into gangs. Don't like how you dress and your schools ain't, your grades ain't right.
Mm-hmm.
So he was trying to be that dad that, you know what I mean, that you're supposed to be with your son.
Mm-hmm.
But it didn't work out. You know what I mean? Of course, kids they're gonna want to do what they want to do, regardless of of what the situation is.
Right.
But Amir tried, and he got around the wrong kids, and they smoked him. And Ali went out there and
Went
got
out
them.
there. Yeah.
And then and his message to Bobby was deep, and to me, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I believe it. Especially when he ran in there. Hey, you heard him. You know what he is. I'm here to make sure y'all don't break no laws.
Mm-hmm.
You know he a man.
Yeah.
What y'all's in here finna do, man?
Yeah.
You know that's a man right there.
Yeah, you niggas.
You want what was y'all doing?
Yeah.
Okay, 15 boxes, huh?
Okay. Yeah, for sure.
Okay, I'm making sure y'all don't break no rules.
And he say this little manhood.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Now, me, I'm gonna go with now y'all both right for sure. I'm gonna also go with Loco and throw him in there.
Okay.
Yeah. Cause just cause the homie was, smoked out and acting crazy and everything like that. Like he said, he's sharp headed. He knew what he was talking about.
He knew what he was talking about.
Sharp.
He said Ray got the house for Ray. He got the car for Ray. He even got your boy out there stealing.
Yeah.
And he's shorting him.
So they go to show.
Yeah.
He give him 20, they get 100.
They go to show just because Loco.
Come on.
Yeah.
He was off, but he was enough in the mix, and he was that OG. Remember back in the day, he always been that hype when that the loose cannon.
How he said it at the end.
Yeah, he was still in there. He said, can't be in here by myself.
Deuce.
Now that Deuce had a different meaning when he did it though.
Hey, oh me.
Bye. Yeah. So
and I agree, and crazy that we all pick different characters, and that not that we even discussed this before.
Right.
But I think those all three are the main reasons why this movie was, the way it went.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. And as well as using people that are familiar with the LA scene, that's what helped that movie as well. Because a lot of people, they try to outsource and use people that don't know about it, and you could tell they acting like, man, come on, bro. We wouldn't even walk like that. That wouldn't even be on my mind if that's what was going on. So we had some people that was kind of activated. So when that camera went on, it's like, I ain't been here in a minute, but I remember what it feel like. Yeah. So real quick, man. So I'm gonna do a 60-second read off, man. We got this breakdown on a psychological level, just talking about some of the traumas that they might have been dealing with and everything like that. So South Central dives deep into the psychological toll of generational trauma and redemption. Bobby Johnson, the protagonist, is shaped by a cycle of violence and a need for belonging, which drives him into a gang life. This lifestyle, fueled by unresolved trauma and systemic oppression, becomes his identity. We might view his behaviors as stemming from PTSD and attachment issues, reinforced by a lack of a positive role model. In prison, Bobby confronts his reality through mentorship, which acts as an informal therapy, teaching him to replace hate with love. The film illustrates the profound psychological struggle to break free from destruction cycles. Ultimately, Bobby's redemption is driven by the desire to protect his son, offering a message of hope. Change is possible, but it requires introspection, accountability, and the courage to rewrite your own narrative.
For sure.
Shout out to little sis, man. She doing that, man. She going to school for psychology right now. I told her to look at the movie and give it a little breakdown, man.
Okay, for sure.
So yeah. Let's use that knowledge in real time. You know what I'm saying? Let's use that knowledge in real time. That's what's up.
I hope that movie don't get forgot about, with the new generation.
Real talk.
I think everything else aside, I think something like this, what we doing right now, man, is gonna do what it's supposed to do.
Wake it up a little bit.
Yeah. Because this movie came out in 1992?
Yeah.
A year after the riot, the Rodney King riot. Now, see, I never knew that. Right, Rodney King riots was 1991.
I don't know.
I always thought it was 92.
Yeah.
But I guess that's when the trial. That's when everything was.
Yeah,
the riots and the trial. Once it hit the fan, they getting away free. That probably was in 92. So I think the actual footage was in 91.
Yeah, right.
It's just crazy. But this sparked all,
Yeah, for sure.
In a lot of these movies, you saw in the movie, they watching it. They, in a lot of these movies, that kind of it changed the narrative. Like, okay, now we gonna put it on there. Now we don't care.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, Ossifer. Hey, Ossifer, come here. Let me.
Hey, you could have if you was on some California shit. You could have put all three of those movies up there too, Boys in the Hood, Mid Society, and South Central, and all three of them have different perspectives.
Yeah,
honestly,
most definitely.
I'm glad you didn't do that.
Right.
You selected the way you did because
for sure, man. I had to, man. We can't put all the good ones in one toll, man.
Right, for sure.
The little way we bust it down, yeah. Calling plays, always throwing touchdowns, and we ain't with that fuck around, yeah. If you ain't spitting facts, nigga, shut that shit down. Say it with your chest, baby, make it make sense. Say it with your chest, nigga, make it make sense. Cause we about to bust it down, yeah. Coming live and direct.